Toss-up 1. Math, short answer. What is the sum of the infinite geometric series with first term 1 over 4 and second term 1 over 16? Answer, 1 over 3. Bonus 1. Math, multiple choice. A regular decagon is inscribed in a circle with radius 8. Which of the following is the length of one of its sides? W. 8 sine of 36 degree. X. 8 cosine of 36 degree. Y. 16 sine of 18 degree. Z. 16 cosine of 18 degree. Answer. Y. 16 sine of 18 degree. Toss-up 2. Physics, short answer. What law of electromagnetism states that the total electric flux through a closed surface is equal to the total electric charge inside the surface divided by the permittivity of free space? Answer. Gauss's law. Bonus 2. Physics, short answer. When a material transitions into a superconducting state, it actively excludes magnetic fields from its interior. What is the name of this electromagnetic phenomenon? Answer. Meissner effect. Toss-up 3. Earth and space, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 minerals that are formed by oxidative weathering. 1. Hematite. 2. Limonite. 3. Goethite. Answer. All of them. Bonus 3. Earth and space, multiple choice. As Earth's temperature rises, sea levels will also rise due to the melting of continental ice. Why won't this effect be cancelled by increased evaporation of seawater from the oceans? W. The thermohaline circulation will slow down. X. When ice sheets melt, they release latent heat. Y. Saltwater evaporates much more slowly than freshwater. Z. The atmosphere is a much smaller water reservoir than the ocean. Answer. Z. The atmosphere is a much smaller water reservoir than the ocean. Toss-up 4. Biology, short answer. What cytoskeletal component is composed of actin? Answer. Microfilaments. Bonus 4. Biology, multiple choice. Which of the following is true regarding the differences between New World and Old World monkeys? W. New World monkeys evolved from prosimians, while Old World monkeys evolved from anthropoids. X. New World monkeys are all arboreal, while Old World monkeys include some ground-dwelling species. Y. New World monkeys lack prehensile tails, while Old World monkeys have prehensile tails. Z. New World monkeys have downward pointed noses, while Old World monkeys have flat, spreading noses. Answer: X. New World monkeys are all arboreal, while Old World monkeys include some ground-dwelling species. Toss-up 5. Chemistry, multiple choice. According to Vesper theory, which of the following could not be the molecular geometry of a compound with a trigonal bipyramidal electron pair geometry? W. Trigonal bipyramidal. X. Trigonal pyramidal. Y. Linear. Z. Seesaw. Answer: X. Trigonal pyramidal. Bonus 5. Chemistry, short answer. Consider the reaction A plus B yields C, which is second order in the reactant A and first order in the reactant B. If the concentrations of both A and B are doubled, then by what factor is the reaction rate multiplied? Answer: 8. Toss-up 6. Energy, multiple choice. Breeder reactors use uranium-238. Based on the abundance of this isotope, which of the following best estimates how many years breeder reactors could operate with the Earth's supply of uranium-238? W. 500. X. 5,000. Y. 5 million. Z. 5 billion. Answer: Z. 5 billion. Bonus 6. Energy, short answer. Identify all of the following three statements that are true regarding carbon sequestration practices on farms. 1. Ground cover is used to prevent soil from being washed or blown away. 2. Ground cover is used as protection from the sun to attract microbes. 3. Livestock are only allowed to graze in one spot for 3-4 days at a time. Answer: 1, 2, 3. Toss-up 7. Math, multiple choice. Consider a restaurant menu with 9 meals. A table at the restaurant has n diners, all of whom order different meals. For which of the following values of n could the table add a diner without changing the number of combinations of meals the table can order? W. 1. X. 2. Y. 4. Z. 8. Answer: Y. 4. Bonus 7. Math, short answer. Find the product of the following three complex numbers. 2i, negative 11 plus 2i, 4 minus 5i. Answer: negative 126 minus 68i. Toss-up 8. Biology, multiple choice. Baker's yeast is an example of what type of fungi? W. Basidiomycete. X. Ascomycete. Y. Zygomycete. Z. Imperfect fungus. Answer: X. Bonus 8. Biology, short answer. In the process of peptide synthesis by ribosomes, what specific macromolecule catalyzes the amide bond formation? Answer: RNA. Toss-up, 9. Energy, multiple choice. Which of the following is a major concern introduced with demand response programs and smart grids in general? W. Increased flow of energy in distribution and power systems. X. Decrease in system reliability due to intermittency of generation of renewable energy sources. Y. Increased rates of cost of electricity. Z. Hackers can gain access to smart grid control software. Answer: Z. Hackers can gain access to smart grid control software. Bonus, 9. Energy, short answer. Research and development on next-generation nuclear plants at Department of Energy labs demonstrates the technical viability of very high-temperature gas-cooled reactors. What gas will be used to cool the reactors? Answer: helium. Toss-up, 10. Chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following alkaline metal hydroxides has the highest solubility in water? W. Magnesium hydroxide. X. Calcium hydroxide. Y. Strontium hydroxide. Z. Barium hydroxide. Answer: Z. Barium hydroxide. Bonus, 10. Chemistry, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 compounds or ions that contain atoms that violate the octet rule. 1. Azide ion, 2. Triodide ion, 3. Carbon dioxide. Answer: 2 only. Toss-up, 11. Earth and space, short answer. The Kansan, Nebraskan, Illinoisan, and Wisconsin glacial events occurred in what geological epoch? Answer: Pleistocene. Bonus, 11. Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following would best approximate the temperature, in kelvins, of a star with very strong Balmer absorption lines? W. 30,000. X. 20,000. Y. 10,000. Z. 5,000. Answer: Y. 10,000. Toss-up, 12. Physics, multiple choice. If all of the following objects are of equal mass and equal radius, which will have the greatest rotational inertia? W. Solid cylinder about central axis. X. Solid sphere about any diameter. Y. Thin spherical shell about any diameter. Z. Hoop about a central axis. Answer: Z. Hoop about a central axis. Bonus 12. Physics, short answer. What type of spectroscopy relies on the inelastic scattering of monochromatic light in order to gather information about the vibrational modes of a system? Answer: Raman spectroscopy. Toss-up 13. Math, short answer. What is the lateral surface area of a cone whose height is 12 cm and whose base diameter is 10 cm? Answer: 65 pi. Bonus 13. Math, short answer. Find the derivative with respect to x of the product of the two binomials. For x cubed minus 12 and 8x to the fourth power plus 7. Answer: 224x to the sixth power minus 384x cubed plus 84x squared. Toss-up 14. Biology, multiple choice. A deletion mutation that results in loss of the final 3 nucleotides of an organism's histidine tRNA gene will impair what function of the tRNA? W. Folding into functional tertiary structure. X. Codon-anticodon base pairing with mRNA. Y. Binding to histidine. Z. Transcription of the gene encoding histidine. Answer: Y. Binding to histidine. Bonus 14. Biology, multiple choice. Which of the following is the most superficial layer of the epidermis? W. Stratum lucidum. X. Stratum corneum. Y. Stratum spinosum. Z. Stratum granulosum. Answer: X. Stratum corneum. Toss-up 15. Energy, multiple choice. According to the International Energy Agency, third-generation technologies for energy production are those not yet widely demonstrated or commercialized. Which of the following is not a third-generation technology for energy production? W. Biomass gasification. X. Solar heating. Y. Solar thermal stations. Z. Ocean energy. Answer: X. Solar heating. Bonus 15. Energy, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true regarding biodiesel. 1. B20 is commonly used in diesel equipment without modifications. 2. Water is a common biodiesel additive to reduce corrosion. 3. Biodiesel is produced via the Fischer-Tropsch process. Answer 1. Toss-up 16. Physics, short answer. What equation explains why the pressure in a pipe decreases as the velocity of the fluid flowing through it increases? Answer: Bernoulli's equation. Bonus 16. Physics, multiple choice. Two loudspeakers, A and B, are placed 4 meters apart and facing each other. The loudspeakers produce sound at 171 Hz in phase with one another. A microphone is moved with varying speed along a straight line that joins A and B. Which of the following statements is true? W. The microphone detects sound with no amplitude fluctuations as it moves. X. The microphone detects sound with amplitude fluctuations that increase as its speed decreases. Y. The microphone detects sound with amplitude fluctuations that increase as its speed increases. Z. The microphone detects no sound. Answer: Y. The microphone detects sound with amplitude fluctuations that increase as its speed increases. Toss-up 17. Earth and space, short answer. What is the magnitude of the faintest stars that can be seen with the naked eye? Answer: 6. Bonus 17. Earth and space, short answer. What is the term for the feature formed when a moving glacier separates from stagnant ice, creating a crevasse? Answer: Bergschrund. Toss-up 18. Chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following statements concerning intermolecular forces is not true? W. Ion-induced dipole forces decay more quickly with distance than ion dipole forces. X. The Leonard-Jones potential has a single minimum value. Y. Isooctane experiences larger London dispersion forces than linear N-octane. Z. Van der Waals interaction potentials decay with the inverse sixth power of molecular separation. Answer: Y. Isooctane experiences larger London dispersion forces than linear N-octane. Bonus 18. Chemistry, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 reactions that can be considered metathesis reactions. 1. The reaction of acetic acid with sodium bicarbonate. 2. The reaction of hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide. 3. The reaction of solid copper with silver nitrate. Answer: 1 and 2. Toss-up 19. Math, short answer. The graph of the function f, x, lies in the first quadrant. The function g, x, equals negative 2 times f, x. In what quadrant does the graph of the function f, x, plus g, x, lie? Answer: 4th. Bonus 19. Math, short answer. What is the cross product of the vectors I plus j plus k and j? Answer: negative I plus k. Toss-up, 20. Earth and space, short answer. Landscapes that have been shaped by the dissolving power of water are said to exhibit what type of topography? Answer: karst. Bonus, 20. Earth and space, multiple choice. According to Bowen's reaction series, which of these minerals is the first to crystallize in cooling magma? W. Calcium-rich plagioclase. X. Quartz. Y. Sodium-rich plagioclase. Z. Muscovite. Answer: W. Calcium-rich plagioclase. Toss-up, 21. Physics, multiple choice. According to the equipartition theorem, by what factor of the Boltzmann constant does each translational degree of freedom of an ideal gas contribute to the heat capacity? W, 1/2. X, 1. Y, 2. Z, 3. Answer: W, 1/2. Bonus, 21. Physics, short answer. What particles are thought to interact with standard particles via a force similar in strength to the weak force and are among the leading candidates for the composition of dark matter? Answer: WIMPs. Toss-up, 22. Answer: Y. Stomach ulcers. Bonus, 22. Biology, multiple choice. Vitamin K is important to which of the following processes? W. Metabolism. X. Calcium absorption. Y. Night vision. Z. Blood clotting. Answer: Z. Blood clotting. Toss-up, 23. Chemistry, short answer. What is the bond order of N2+? Answer: 2.5. Bonus, 23. Chemistry, short answer. Identify all of the following three statements concerning chemical kinetics that are true. 1. Zero-order rate constants have units of inverse seconds. 2. First-order reactions have half-lives that are dependent on time. 3. Catalysts cannot appear in the rate law for a reaction. Answer: none of them.